Guys, welcome back. I'm Hungry Man 97. Today we're talking about a different sport. We're going to talk about basketball, 1990 Fleer basketball. We're talking about the GOAT, card number 26, Michael Jordan. We're going to talk about this card and an error that's popping up on eBay. It's nothing new. It's been there a while. I'm going to tell you some things about it that you need to be aware of because it may not be what you think it is. So you're going to see this card on eBay. It has an uncorrected error, but it also has a missing black line error. And it's going to go for the hundreds, maybe in the thousands. It's not worth that. So the base card is worth about $1 or $2. This black line variation does command a little extra value, making it about $7 or $8, not much more than that. Where on the back of the card, under the bio, there's a black line that's missing. This is the corrected one. And when I say correct, it's more of a variation, not really an error. So the missing black line up here, and then at the bottom, under this 48-minute box, there's another black line. Both those black lines are missing. Here's a scan of that. On the missing black line variation. That's the one that people are trying to make a ton of money about. But this variation affects every card in the set. And there's a couple of videos about this very issue on YouTube, and they don't mention that it's not just the Michael Jordan card. So you need to know that's on every single card. I had about 200 comments that I went through from 90 Flair, and of the 200, about 20 of them had that missing black line variation on it. It was pretty easy to find, about a 1 out of 10 ratio that you're able to find it. So it does command a little bit of extra value, but not enough to worry about, being as it's a overproduced set. I'm going to go through the breakdown real quick of what's going on with that black line variation. Also, don't forget to check out my buddy Darren at Grunt Baseball. That's his YouTube channel for all things baseball, quick clips, even in the off season. Also his website, grunttalksmlb.com. He's veteran friendly, good guy. Check him out when you get a chance. Also, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, go hit that subscribe button. Do it right now while you're thinking about it. It helps my channel grow, and I appreciate it. All right, let's jump right back into this here. So first of all, another cool one I found was the card number 8, Larry Bird. So obviously a Hall of Famer. Should be worth a lot of money, right? It's not. So the card has a base value of about 50 cents. That was with some free shipping too. It was not going for much. And the missing black line version was going for about $1. That's it. Okay, so no value there to speak of. So I want to show you what to look for on these cards because there may be more to it than you realize. So on the front of the card, there's a couple issues going on where the cropping of the photograph is different on the black line versus the missing black line versions. So here's a card number 1, John Battle. You can see his foot reflecting on the floor. See how different that is? Now this was kind of a little more extreme than some of them. Some of them are a little more subtle, but very different. The Flair logo on the bottom right-hand corner is a little bit to the left on the missing black line. And then the corrected, it's kind of to the right. Now flipping the card over, you can see a couple things going on. So the card number itself in the little gray basketball there, it is lower on the missing black line version, and the corrected one, it's just slightly higher, and there's some colors going on. So if I put it side by side here, you're going to kind of quickly see some color variations, and that's not just a printing thing. That's something that on every single one was different. Okay, so the light gray where the basketball is, the yellow where the stats are, and then that bottom, more of a mustardy yellow, is darker and more pronounced on the corrected one, whereas the missing black line version, they're kind of faded. And that's on every single card. And then of course the black line itself. So on the bottom of the bio and the bottom of the 48-minute boxes there, you'll see are missing. So all those differences are something that you can find on the quote unquote missing black line version, but no extra value. I hope you learned some today, and I hope you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.